Life, in all its grandeur and unpredictability, often leaves us in awe. What fills us with wonder, however, also leaves us in bewilderment. It's the impermanence that pervades every layer of our existence and the universe at large. The changing seasons, the ebb and flow of the tides, the fleeting moments of joy and sorrow, and the very rhythm of our breath, all point to this grand truth. That change is the only constant. This very impermanence is reflected in our mental states as well. Our moods are akin to clouds that constantly alter the landscape of our mind's sky. Sometimes they're wispy and light, sometimes they're stormy and dark, and at other times, they're a vibrant mix of colors painting a stunning sunrise or sunset. However, when these fluctuations become unpredictable, they transform into what we know as mood swings. Mood swings are like the uncontrolled waves in an ocean, constantly changing from calm to turbulent, and this inconsistency has the potential to disrupt the quality of our life. It's like being on a roller coaster ride, where one moment you're at the peak of joy, and the next, you're plummeting down into the depths of despair. Imagine this scenario. You wake up to a new day, feeling a surge of positivity. The morning sun seems brighter, the chirping birds sound melodious, and you feel an inexplicable joy radiating from within. Suddenly, by afternoon, there comes a shift. For no apparent reason, you find yourself gripped by a wave of anxiety and frustration. The same sun seems harsh, the birds annoying, and the joy you experienced is replaced by overwhelming sadness. This, my friends, is a glimpse into the world of someone experiencing mood swings. It's important to understand that mood swings are not always pathological. They can simply be a reflection of the impermanence that is in the very fabric of our existence. However, when these mood swings become intense, frequent, and start impacting your day-to-day life, it's a cause for concern. They can lead to self-destructive behavior, ruin relationships, and severely affect your overall well-being. The beauty of life lies in its diversity, in its ups and downs. It is the light that makes the shadow meaningful, the happiness that makes sadness profound. However, when these contrasts become severe and erratic, the beauty fades, and what's left is a harsh, confusing reality. To live a fulfilling life, one must learn to navigate these mood swings, to understand their origin, their impact, and most importantly, how to manage them. This understanding is not only rooted in psychology but also in the philosophical perspectives of Stoicism, Existentialism, Epicureanism, and Buddhism. Understanding life's impermanence can be the first step towards comprehending our mood swings. Embracing this truth can help us accept our changing moods as a natural part of existence. Yes, your mood will change, and that's okay. What's not okay is when these mood swings start controlling your life. But remember, there is hope. There are philosophical insights, psychological tools, and biological understanding that can help you manage your mood swings and lead a balanced life. In this journey of understanding, it's important to not lose heart. Remember, just as how the brightest stars shine in the darkest of nights, your struggles with mood swings can be a stepping stone towards self-discovery and growth. As we delve deeper into understanding mood swings, let us not fear the journey, but embrace it. For every shadow is a sign of light, every struggle a promise of strength, and every mood swing a path to self-understanding. The power and intricacy of mood swings are not to be underestimated. These seemingly innocuous oscillations of our emotional state can have far-reaching implications extending beyond the individual and bleeding into one's social and interpersonal spheres. Consider this: you have a loved one, a friend, or a family member who is jubilant in the morning, bursting with energy and positivity, uplifting everyone around them. However, by noon, their mood takes a nosedive and they become withdrawn, irritable, even hostile. It feels like a storm replaced the beautiful sunny morning. This sudden deviation is not only disconcerting for the individual experiencing it, but also has significant implications for those around them. Mood swings have the potential to cast long, distressing shadows over our interactions with others, and it is their unpredictable nature that inflicts the most significant strain. Being at the receiving end of such erratic emotional states can be confusing and emotionally draining, It might lead others to tread on eggshells, fearful of triggering a change in mood, or worse, it may lead to social alienation. The inconsistency in the mood patterns can also lead one down the path of self-destructive behavior. The sudden shifts in emotions, the inability to control them, can often make people feel they are losing control over their lives. This feeling of powerlessness can sometimes push them to adopt harmful coping mechanisms such as substance use, self-harm, or reckless behavior. At the very heart of this discussion is one crucial question: what causes these mood swings? Is it purely an internal, biological mechanism? Is it the external environment and circumstances? Or is it a complex interplay of both, coupled with our perspective towards these circumstances? As we delve deeper into this question, we find that philosophers, from Stoics to Buddhists, have mulled over these queries for centuries. The Stoics offered a unique perspective on this. They believed that our mood swings, our emotional responses, are not driven by external events, but rather by our attitudes towards these events. According to them, it is not the event itself that upsets us, but our view of it. A simple but powerful idea that places the ball in our court. Buddhism offers a parallel yet distinct perspective on this. According to Buddhist philosophy, it is our attachments and desires that are the root cause of our suffering and, by extension, our mood swings. Our relentless pursuit of pleasure and our aversion to pain is what keeps us trapped in this emotional roller coaster. The existentialists, on the other hand, attribute mood swings to the absurdity and meaninglessness of existence. They argue that the realization of the insignificance of our existence in the grand scheme of the universe can lead to feelings of despair, making us susceptible to mood swings. Epicureanism offers another fascinating viewpoint. According to Epicurean philosophy, it is our irrational fears and desires that lead to emotional instability. When we let unrealistic expectations or baseless fears guide us, we're bound to be on an emotional roller coaster ride. While these philosophical perspectives offer a solution to managing mood swings, it's essential not to overlook the role of biological factors. Genetics, mental health conditions, and sleep patterns have been found to significantly affect our mood. This understanding aligns with the Stoic acknowledgement of internal factors influencing our moods. The concept of determinism plays a crucial role here. It suggests that our behavior, personality, and predisposition to mood swings might be influenced by our genetic makeup. This biological determinism, along with environmental factors, creates a complex web that influences our mood swings. The key to managing mood swings lies in understanding this complex interplay of factors and using philosophical insights to navigate this emotional labyrinth. Whether it's the Stoic idea of controlling our attitudes towards events, the Buddhist approach of letting go of attachments, or the modern psychological therapy techniques, they all offer valuable tools to manage mood swings. In this journey of managing mood swings, remember that your struggles do not define you. Each challenge is an opportunity for growth and transformation. So, ride these waves of mood swings with courage and resilience, armed with philosophical wisdom and a deeper understanding of your own mind. As we delve deeper into understanding mood swings, it's important to consider their origins. What prompts these sometimes dramatic fluctuations in our emotions? While external influences certainly play a role, there is a school of thought that attributes mood swings predominantly to internal factors. Consider the Stoic philosopher's perspective, who proposed that our emotional responses are primarily driven by our attitudes towards circumstances, rather than the circumstances themselves. Stoicism suggests that it's not the event that controls our emotions, but our interpretation of the event. In other words, it's not what happens to us, but the way we react to what happens to us. This idea places a great deal of power in our hands. It means that we can control our emotional responses to life's ups and downs by regulating our thoughts and attitudes. On the road of life, we are bound to encounter bumps and potholes. The Stoic approach encourages us not to rid the road of these obstacles, but to become better drivers. But how can we apply this to mood swings? By recognizing and accepting that they are a part of our human experience. Rather than attempting to resist or suppress them, we can embrace them while maintaining control over our reaction and interpretation of these feelings. Buddhism offers a somewhat different perspective on the origin of mood swings, attributing them to attachments and desires. According to Buddhism, our quest for pleasure and our persistent efforts to avoid pain keep us locked in the cycle of suffering and, subsequently, mood fluctuations. The highs and lows, the joys and sorrows, are all driven by our relentless chase of temporary pleasures and the fear of inevitable pain. In the philosophy of Buddhism, our suffering is not a result of the pain itself, but rather our resistance to it. The concept of mood swings fits seamlessly into this philosophy. The erratic fluctuations in mood are often fueled by our desperate attempts to cling to happiness and push away sadness. This unsustainable mental tug-of-war is bound to exhaust us emotionally and mentally, manifesting in mood swings. Interestingly, existentialist philosophy sees things from yet another angle. Existentialists propose that the absurdity and seeming meaninglessness of existence can prompt mood swings. The realization of the insignificance of our existence in the grand scheme of things can be a jarring reality, one that can cause feelings of despair and purposelessness. Epicurean philosophy presents yet another viewpoint on mood swings, suggesting that they are caused by irrational fears and desires. According to Epicureanism, our pursuit of unrealistic expectations or baseless fears can lead to emotional instability. When we allow these irrational fears and desires to dictate our emotional state, mood swings are inevitable. While philosophical perspectives provide us with a variety of possible causes for mood swings, it's critical to acknowledge the undeniable role of biological factors. Genetics, mental health issues, and sleep patterns can significantly impact our mood. Acknowledging the role of these internal factors aligns with the Stoic understanding of emotional responses. One might wonder, are our mood swings determined by our genes? Are we destined to be victims of our biology? This brings us to the concept of determinism. It postulates that our behavior, personality, and even predisposition to mood swings are influenced by our genetic makeup. Is it disconcerting to think that something as integral to our identity as our emotions could be dictated by our biology? Perhaps. But it's important to remember that while our genes may load the gun, it's our environment and our responses to it that pull the trigger. So, how can we manage mood swings? Are there philosophical tools and modern psychological therapy techniques that can help us navigate this emotional roller coaster? The answer is a resounding yes. Whether it's through the Stoic approach of controlling our attitudes towards events, the Buddhist method of letting go of attachments and desires, or the tools and techniques provided by modern psychology, we can learn to manage our mood swings. Remember, your mood swings do not define you. They are but one aspect of your complex, multifaceted self. With the right understanding, tools, and techniques, it's possible to navigate the highs and lows of our emotions with grace and resilience. After all, it's the waves that make the ocean beautiful. Embrace the fluctuating tides of your emotions, and remember that you are not alone in this voyage. The reality of life is that we're all subject to mood swings. This can bring about significant distress, leading to erratic behavior and even self-destructive tendencies. One moment, you may feel on top of the world, and the next, you may feel as if you've plunged into an abyss. These moments of extreme highs and lows are not merely distressing for the individual experiencing them, but also for those around them. Consider relationships, for instance. They often bear the brunt of our mood swings. It's not uncommon for relationships to strain under the weight of these emotional fluctuations. When we're in the throes of a mood swing, our perception of others and how we interact with them can significantly change. One moment, we may be full of love and affection, and the next, we may become distant and irritable. This can leave our loved ones feeling confused and hurt, further straining our relationships. However, here's where Stoicism steps in. Stoic philosophy teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we can't. In the context of mood swings, we can't always control our emotional responses, but what we can control is how we interpret and react to them. We can choose not to act on our fluctuating moods, especially when they threaten to disrupt our relationships. By doing so, we can minimize the negative impact of mood swings on our interpersonal connections. Buddhism offers a different but equally powerful perspective. While it acknowledges that attachment is a root cause of suffering, it does not advocate for avoidance or suppression of emotions. Instead, it encourages us to be mindful of our emotional states. By observing our mood swings without judgment, we can better understand them and thereby manage them more effectively. It's about accepting our emotional states as they are, rather than resisting or trying to control them. This acceptance can significantly reduce the intensity of our emotional fluctuations and their impact on our relationships. Existentialist philosophy introduces another facet to this discussion. It suggests that mood swings might arise from a deep-seated sense of absurdity and meaninglessness. If we don't find purpose or meaning in our lives, we might become susceptible to mood swings. But existentialists also propose a solution: to create our own meaning. By actively seeking out and embracing meaningful experiences, we can mitigate the emotional instability associated with existential dread. Epicurean philosophy also offers insights into managing mood swings. According to Epicureanism, irrational fears and desires often lead to emotional instability. By identifying and challenging these irrational fears and desires, we can reduce their influence over our emotions. The Epicurean approach is essentially about fostering healthier, more rational attitudes towards our desires and fears, thereby leading to more stable emotional states. We must not forget the biological factors contributing to mood swings. Genetics, mental health issues, and sleep patterns can all significantly influence our mood. The key is to recognize these factors and seek appropriate help when necessary. Medication, therapy, or lifestyle changes can all play a role in managing mood swings resulting from these biological factors. Determinism adds another layer to our understanding of mood swings. It suggests that our genetic makeup could influence our predisposition towards mood swings. However, it also underlines the importance of environmental influences. If we create supportive and healthy environments, we can counter some of the negative impacts of our genetic predisposition. Finally, let's return to the philosophical perspective. Stoic, Buddhist, and Epicurean philosophies all offer tools to manage mood swings. Whether it's Stoicism's emphasis on controlling our reactions, Buddhism's acceptance and mindfulness, or Epicureanism's challenge to irrational fears and desires, these philosophies provide us with powerful techniques to navigate mood swings. However, it's essential to understand that philosophical approaches should not replace medical advice or treatment. Instead, they can complement and enhance traditional medical and therapeutic interventions. If mood swings are severely impacting your life, please seek professional help. In conclusion, mood swings are a complex phenomenon with various origins and potential solutions. Remember, you are not alone in your struggle. And most importantly, these emotional highs and lows are just one aspect of your multifaceted personality. They do not define you. With the right tools and strategies, you can navigate the stormy seas of your emotions and sail towards a calmer, happier life. As we delve deeper into the understanding of mood swings, it is important to consider various perspectives. The world of philosophy offers a wide range of viewpoints, with existentialists and Epicureans providing compelling insights. These philosophical perspectives can help us navigate the seemingly unpredictable seas of our emotional states, offering potential resolutions for the instability caused by mood swings. Existentialism presents a unique lens through which to view mood swings. The existentialists propose that the very nature of our existence, its perceived absurdity, and seeming lack of inherent meaning, can potentially trigger mood swings. If you find life inherently meaningless, it's not uncommon for your moods to fluctuate as you grapple with this unsettling realization. It's like being on an emotional roller coaster, where the lows are often characterized by feelings of despair, hopelessness, and even nihilistic thoughts. But the existentialists didn't just stop at identifying the problem. They also proposed a solution. They suggest that we can combat these feelings by creating our own meaning in life. This act of creation becomes a life-affirming endeavor, a beacon of hope in the face of apparent absurdity. By finding and embracing what truly matters to us, we can cultivate emotional stability. On the other hand, the Epicureans, ancient philosophers who believed in the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain, suggest that irrational fears and desires might be at the root of our mood swings. Imagine fearing something that is unlikely to happen or desiring something that is beyond your reach. These unfounded fears and unattainable desires can cause emotional turmoil, leading to intense mood swings. The Epicureans argue that by understanding and managing these irrational fears and desires, we can achieve emotional equilibrium. The key lies in rational thinking and self-awareness. By identifying these irrational fears and desires, we can question their validity and thereby reduce their emotional power over us. Even as we discuss these philosophical perspectives, we must not overlook biological factors that could contribute to mood swings. The role of genetics, mental health issues, and sleep patterns in mood swings is well documented. Genetics could predispose you to certain mood disorders, while mental health issues like depression and bipolar disorder are often characterized by mood swings. Even our sleep patterns can influence our moods. Lack of sleep or irregular sleep patterns can lead to irritability and mood instability. Acknowledging and understanding these biological influences can help us better manage our mood swings. For instance, maintaining good sleep hygiene and seeking professional help for mental health issues can significantly reduce mood swings. As we venture further into this exploration, we encounter the concept of determinism, a philosophical belief that all events, including our behaviors and decisions, are determined by existing causes. In the context of mood swings, determinism suggests that our genetic makeup could dictate our mood fluctuations. While this may seem like a disheartening proposition, it actually offers valuable insights. Understanding that our moods might be influenced by factors beyond our control can encourage us to seek appropriate help and adopt effective coping strategies. It also underscores the importance of creating supportive environments that can help mitigate the effects of our genetic predispositions. While philosophy provides invaluable insights into managing mood swings, it is important to remember that these are complementary to medical and therapeutic interventions, not replacements. Stoic, Buddhist, and Epicurean philosophies all offer unique tools to manage mood swings. Whether it's the Stoic emphasis on controlling our reactions, the Buddhist focus on acceptance and mindfulness, or the Epicurean approach of challenging irrational fears and desires, these philosophies can enhance our understanding and management of mood swings. However, if mood swings become overwhelming and start to interfere with your daily life, it is important to seek professional help. Understanding that mood swings might be influenced by factors beyond our control can encourage us to seek appropriate help and adopt effective coping strategies. However, it's equally important to consider factors that are within our control. The Stoics, for instance, acknowledge the crucial role of internal factors in influencing our moods. They propose that we can manage our mood swings by focusing on what is within our control, namely our attitudes, our thoughts, and our reactions to external events. Firstly, our attitudes towards life, towards ourselves, and towards others can significantly impact our moods. A negative attitude can make us more susceptible to mood swings, while a positive attitude can promote emotional stability. For instance, if we approach life with a positive attitude, acknowledging its challenges but also recognizing its beauty and potential, we can help reduce the intensity and frequency of our mood swings. On the other hand, a negative attitude, characterized by pessimism and cynicism, can exacerbate our mood swings, making us more prone to emotional highs and lows. Secondly, our thoughts, especially our self-talk, can influence our moods. Negative self-talk, where we criticize ourselves, underestimate our abilities, and magnify our failures, can lead to mood swings. On the other hand, positive self-talk, where we encourage ourselves, acknowledge our strengths, and learn from our mistakes, can promote emotional stability. By consciously choosing positive thoughts over negative ones, we can manage our mood swings more effectively. Lastly, our reactions to external events can also impact our moods. Stoic philosophy proposes that events in themselves are neither good nor bad. It's our judgment of these events that cause us distress or joy. By controlling our reactions, by choosing not to let external events dictate our moods, we can achieve emotional equilibrium. In addition to these internal factors, it's essential to consider certain biological factors that might contribute to mood swings. For instance, research suggests that our genetic makeup plays a significant role in determining our moods. Some people might be genetically predisposed to mood disorders like depression and bipolar disorder, which are characterized by significant mood swings. Recognizing this can help us approach mood swings with more understanding and compassion, both for ourselves and for others. It can also encourage us to seek the necessary medical help and therapy. Similarly, mental health issues can also lead to mood swings. Conditions like anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, and personality disorders are often accompanied by mood swings. These conditions require professional help, including psychotherapy and medication. It's important to remember that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a step towards resilience and recovery. In addition to genetics and mental health issues, our sleep patterns can also influence our moods. Lack of sleep or irregular sleep patterns can lead to irritability, moodiness, and emotional instability. Therefore, maintaining good sleep hygiene can help regulate our moods. This includes having a regular sleep schedule, creating a conducive sleep environment, and avoiding stimulants like caffeine and electronics close to bedtime. While acknowledging these biological factors is vital, it's equally important to remember that they don't define us. Our genes, our mental health conditions, our sleep patterns, they influence us, but they don't determine who we are or who we can become. With the right support, both from within ourselves and from others, we can manage our mood swings and lead fulfilling lives. In the realm of philosophy, we find multiple perspectives that offer ways to cope with mood swings. Among these, the views of determinism, a philosophical concept that proposes every action, decision, and mood is a consequence of previous ones, can offer intriguing insights. In essence, determinism posits that our behavior, personality, and even our predisposition to mood swings could be dictated by our genetic makeup. Being aware of this can help shape our understanding of mood swings and our responses to them. Yet, the deterministic viewpoint does not imply a resigned acceptance. Instead, it advocates for an understanding that while our genetic makeup and biological factors play a significant role, they are not the sole determinants of our lives. We still have room for personal growth and self-improvement. Let's delve into some philosophical solutions to managing mood swings. The Epicureans proposed that achieving tranquility was the ultimate goal of life. They believed that fear and irrational desires were the root causes of most disturbances, including mood swings. They encouraged a life of modest and simple pleasure, a life free of pain and fear. In the context of mood swings, this could translate into identifying and letting go of irrational fears and desires that might trigger emotional instability. This concept aligns with the Stoic philosophy, which recommends differentiating between what's within our control and what's not. Stoics emphasize that while we cannot control external circumstances, our attitudes towards them are within our control. Hence, learning to perceive our circumstances without judgment can help us manage our mood swings. Similarly, Buddhist philosophies offer insights into dealing with mood swings. They suggest that our attachments and desires are the root causes of our suffering and, by extension, our mood swings. Mindfulness, a practice central to Buddhism, can be extremely helpful in managing mood swings. It involves being fully present and engaged in the current moment without judgment or distraction. Regular practice of mindfulness can provide us with insights into our triggers, helping us to manage our reactions more effectively. Alongside these philosophical tools, modern psychological therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, have shown to be effective in managing mood swings. These therapies help individuals identify their thought patterns and emotional responses, providing them with tools to manage their moods effectively. In the grand scheme of things, it is critical to remember that mood swings are a part of human experience. The aim is not to eliminate them, but to manage them effectively so that they don't disrupt the quality of our lives. The combination of philosophy, therapy, and self-care can provide us with the necessary tools to navigate through our emotional highs and lows. In closing, I would like to remind everyone that even though mood swings can be a challenging aspect of our lives, they do not define us. We are much more than our moods. Our ability to experience a range of emotions is what makes us human, and our ability to manage these emotions is what can make us thrive. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this content useful, please do like, subscribe, and share. We regularly upload content exploring various facets of personal development, mental health, and philosophy, aiming to provide you valuable insights and practical tools to lead a fulfilling life. Stay tuned for more.